Public space, in Hannah Arendt's view, is the site where action and discourse take place. A place where people appear before others to exercise their role as political beings, discuss, reach agreements, and, through these agreements, establish actions regarding public affairs. That kind of interaction in the community of individuals requires joint action and decision-making. Public space for Arendt is where the people in charge of public affairs converge, is not a chamber or a congress, but rather a space where democracy is exercised. Not necessarily a physical one, but one that materializes at least once, for example, when citizens make joint, democratic decisions through referendums. This is a central category for Hannah Arendt, and perhaps her conception of it holds the key to true political change. Public space is a luminous space where the full development of diverse, plural identities takes place, where in the encounter with others, light is shed on our identities and they become singular. Acting with others is what illuminates our singularity, making us visible. Hence the importance for Arendt of establishing a public space through mechanisms that allow us to appear before others within the framework of our uniqueness, making our voices heard. And in an atmosphere of philia, reaching common agreements that allow us to organize all aspects of our public life. For Arendt, only the existence of a public sphere and the consequent transformation of the world into a community of things that groups and connects people with one another depends entirely on permanence. If the world is to include a public space, it cannot be established for one generation and planned only for the living, but must exceed the lifespan of mortal men. Thus, the public space where human singularities converge should be established in such a way that it is a continuous exercise, not only temporary, but permanently debating. And this is where an apparent great difficulty lies in supporting such a proposal, since, as a general rule, countries are made up of enormous population groups that cannot concentrate in public places and make all their voices heard, and hence, representativeness has been the solution until now. However, we will talk further about how this public space could be shaped in the current context, using technological advances and the Arendtian categories and concepts seen so far.